So like a weekish ago, I asked you all in the community tab if you guys had any requests for types of videos you wanted for me to do. And the most liked comment is what we're gonna do now. Great intro, I know. But the most liked comment on that video, which seemed pretty interesting, was if you could put any rappers into one rap group, who would you put in there and give them a name and a debut album and so on? So I'm gonna take this, we're gonna be doing that right now. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Please put your answers to that question down in the comments. I'm really curious who you guys think before I get into mine and everything. I'm just gonna change the question a little bit for me and how I'm gonna do this. So a few caveats to what I'm going to be doing here. I'm not gonna be giving a name of an album and group name and everything. Everything I'm doing is just like, I'm just in my head is like a rap collab, you know, and I can't really like forecast what kinds of song, like what the name of the song is gonna be and like what the lyrics are. I'm not them, if that makes sense. So instead, I'm just going to do who I would put in this collab group, and I'm separating it into K-pop collab group and a K-hip-hop rapper collab group, because we all know that for the most part, K-hip-hop kind of stay into their zone and K-pop rappers stay in their zone for the most part. So those are my little caveats for this. So let's get into this because I've wasted so long into this intro, and we're going to start off with the rapper of K-pop. I'm not focusing on singers, no straight up singers in this group, just K-pop rappers I'd love to see collab into like a compilation album group. First one, Changbin. Of course, this guy right here. You know, like, he's my favorite rapper. I mean, if you're on the channel, you probably know that. But not only that, he genuinely is one of the best idols, and I'd love to see him in a collab group outside of Stray Kids and work with other idols and see what he can do outside of Stray Kids, really. Yeah, just both of his raps inside Stray Kids and by himself are just insane. But before I get too far into this, let's get the second guy together, and this is August D. I don't know why, but I don't hear many people yelling for a collab between August D and Changbin too much, when I feel like they would fit perfectly together. Like, in BTS, like, you know, August D is a very emotional rapper. His raps come from emotion, they come from his own feelings, and he's really in his feels when he's rapping. August D likes to let his emotions kind of drive it with his sound and his voice, and I feel like that would blend really well with Changbin, especially a collab album, which is why I'm doing this. Just overall, August D is very versatile from stuff like a shit ton of distortion in August D's voice with Changbin, like in Shadow, or even like, you know, some aggressive rap with Changbin like August D. Like both of those examples, they would fit perfectly together. So yeah, and then for the record, there's gonna be like 5 people in this collab group on both K-hip-hop and K-pop. I don't like it when you get too many people in there. I want people to get their own verses and stuff in their own lines and stuff. So the third rapper, like the main actual rapper in this group, I guess, like the 3 verses that would be in a song. The third one's going to go jooheon of Monsta X. I feel the way he flows is so unique, and it would counter the way Changbin and August D rap so well. Whereas, like I said, August D is like a emotional rapper, and Changbin as well can get into like the emotional type of rapping. I feel like he has a mix of them. Jooheon's like the king of doing sounds with his voice that sound really cool while he's rapping. He's got some really unique flows, whether it's like a solo, like his new song Daya, or like a really old Monsta X song. I still love the rap too, of Stuck. Excuse me, I'm walking like zombie. Like either way, Jooheon just goes off, so yeah, I think he'd be a great third rapper. And just for the record, I'm sorry there are no females on the K-pop side of this, because I don't feel like co-ed groups do well, even if it's just a collaboration album. I don't think they do well in K-pop, and I know I want my made-up group to do well. So yeah, I mean, if it was just like in general, I mean, yeah, of course I think Soyeon and August D would be a good collab, but that's not this video. So let's move on to the fourth member of this group, of the collaboration album on the K-pop side. We got the producer of the group, if you will, the guy who's making the beats for everything, is Zico. And I'm not gonna play any examples for this because, you know, it's just examples of songs. If you wanna go look up what he kind of produces, in my mind, really the stuff that he made for Show Me the Money 6, like Yozum Gang and Red Sun, those songs like that, where I just feel like Zico makes some badass songs that would fit these rappers really well. He could join in on some songs where it sound like ad-libs and raps and vocals, but I don't think he needs to. Just the fact that he's producing is awesome, and I would love for him to be the producer of this group. I think they'd go together so well. But then finally, we need that chorus dude, that hook dude. Like, of course, Changbin and Augusty and jooheon and even Zico can all do hooks. They all have great hooks on their own. But we need someone like dedicated, the master of hooks in K-pop, for solos at least, Ravi.
Why do you love me, baby? Why, baby? Why do you love me, baby? Why, baby? You really love me. Oh.
I know I don't talk about Ravi so much. If you didn't know, Ravi's like genuinely one of my favorite rappers in K-pop. He's so good. He makes such quality solo songs. He has collabed with so many people too. And I feel like no matter the type of style of song he's doing, he can always make a genuinely catchy hook. He can always make a genuinely catchy verse too while we're at it. But I feel like he just brings it together. It's really a reach though, because Ravi does have a very unique sound. It's a huge reach bringing him in with these three rappers and Zico producing. But I feel like it could be done. I feel like Ravi could really bring it together and just kind of put that hook to draw everyone in right on. It's like the cherry on top, I guess. Not to put anything against Ravi's rapping skills. He should rap too if there's a part in the song. Totally wouldn't be against Ravi taking a rap and then having August D do like some extremely hype chanting hook or something. But yeah, for the most part, the chorus dude, I guess the hook guy, Ravi, he's just insane. So like I mentioned before, there's no name. It's just like a collab album, which would have like the 5 names of them on it. For the overall sound for the K-pop group, I guess, I'm an aggressive rap fan. I picked these guys to be the aggressive rap guys of K-pop, you know? Like, I want some hype-ass, aggressive-ass rapping, summoning Satan, like that playlist video type of rapping from them, because August D can do it, Changbin can do it, fucking jooheon I know can do it, then you got Zico producing, and then Ravi can honestly do it if he wants. I don't know, I want that, maybe 1 or 2 chill songs, but for the most part, the most aggressive fucking thing you can possibly imagine from a Korean rap crew, I want them doing. That's the sound that I was like envisioning going into it. But yes, that's what I got for the K-pop side of things. Now let's move over to hip-hop, because I got a completely different list for that. We're gonna start off with my girl Jackie Y. She's like the queen of hooks. She is going to be my hook girl for this group, because, you know, if Jackie Y is on the hook, it's gonna be a fucking banger of a song. Here's the example of a hook for Jackie Y. Sure, if you don't like the auto-tune, it's gonna take you a second. My hair's really messed up. It's gonna take you a second to kinda get into it and feel Jackie Y, but once you like get past that, she makes the catchiest shit, I swear to God. But even that, like I said for Ravi, he can rap too on those. Well, in the hip-hop side, of course Jackie Y is going to be going off with some raps, and when she gets aggressive as fuck, you already know. This song's fucking hype. Like, man, just listen to this from North Face of her. She can go off, like, there's a bunch of songs where she does this and just goes off and makes it like some Satan summoning raps from Korea. I love it. So let's move on to the producer with the K-hip-hop group. I put a lot of thought into this, but I had Giriboy. I know it's kind of a basic choice, because I mean there's so many producers, Groovy Room, Gray, Code Kunst. There's so many different producers in K-hip-hop that you could choose from. Hell, I could even bring Zico into this one too and it would work. But I just feel like Giriboy is the most consistent. He has like the most consistent songs as a producer. Like, they're always bangers. I felt like the stuff that he's done with some of these rappers like Jackie Y, the stuff that he's done with Jackie Y is so good, and I'm not sure who else he's worked with in this group. But just in general, he can sing and rap too, just like Zico, and he could hop in on the song if he wanted. But for the most part, he's here for his producing and making the songs for them. Now, just a caveat before getting to the last 3 of these K-hip-hop rappers to show off this group, the main rappers of the group, because I haven't even done them yet. There's not gonna be Justice. If it was up to me, I would put Justice in here. I love my boy Justice. But he had like a falling out with Jackie Y about a year ago, and I don't think they're gonna collab anytime soon. So doesn't feel right to put them in a collab group, dream group thing. So I can't include Justice, but I can include another female, I guess to make up for the lack of females in the K-pop collab. More than just if she's female or not. You got Lee Youngji. And oh, she is going to be such a mainstream fucking rapper. She won High School Rapper 3, I think it was. Yeah, I think she won 3 and Hal won 2. But, yo, she is fire. I have a little caveat I'm going to say at the end about her, but if you haven't heard her, you need to look her up. She's got so much potential. She's got such a unique sound, such a, like, a presence on the song, too. Just look at songs like Dark Room.
Just living like you, but I'm living like her.
And then her rap, and like the newest rap she did, which is on a song with Queen Wasabi. So yeah, just in general, Lee Youngji's just, I would really want her on this, but just to get more raps from her in general. The second rapper I want to include is Punchnello. Honestly, just to spoil it that I'm going to tell you, this is going to be half chill, half aggressive, because like I mentioned before, I'm aggressive as fuck person. I like aggressive rap, like aggressive beat, hype as fuck type of rapping. But this I can definitely see have some really chill trap style, especially because Jackie Y is on it and she has a lot of trap to her stuff. So there would be a lot of trappy, flowy type of tunes too on it, not just aggressive as fuck stuff. And Punchnello can do everything. He can do the, like, example, aggressive as fuck, Absinthe. And then, literally a year and a half later, come out with a song like Us, where it's chill as fuck. So, I mean, it's not necessary, that example is not trap like Jackie Y would be, but I just feel like he could literally do anything. He's a perfect fit for like a collab group, compilation album type of group. And then our fifth member, and then like the third main rapper, I guess, of the group is PH1. Honestly, he's usually chill, so he'd really go off on the more trappy, chill side where Jackie Y is kind of doing her thing. In general, he's very consistent. I can literally name probably 10 features he's done, and so many more features than like his actual works. Like, he can just pop onto a song and make it absolute banger out of it just because his verse is on there. He is such a consistent rapper. And while he does do chill stuff mainly,
little bit of crazy, little bit amazing. 미치지 않고서는 사랑이 아니겠지. 빠르게도 번져가는 넌 이미 내 맘속에 베있어.
Bro, he can do hype too. When they get hype in this group, he can go hype like he did in The Purge a few months ago.
I said one for the money and got to coming for your head. 몰라 머리카락 빨리 숨어 better before they find you dead. 기회는 한번 there's my ballbox built that red like Johnny Walker.
He's like Punchnello, but more to the chill side, whereas Punchnello's just everything. The caveat I was mentioning earlier, Lee Youngji, I'm 50-50 on whether she would blend in with this. The main reason she's here is I want to hear more from her. She's such a unique sound, has so much potential. I want more rapping from her. I don't know how her voice will fit in with Punchnello, PH1, and Jackie Y, but I kind of just want to risk it and be like, yo, go for it. So it could end up really good. It could end up sounding like a mess with Youngji. I feel like she could figure it out though and like make it so it sounds good with the rest of the group. Even though she kind of sees the odd one out, she could make it work. I don't know. I'm not her. I'm not actually her to make it work. But yeah. So again, for the K-Hiphop group, just like the K-Pop group, there's no name to this really. It's just a collab group that they're all doing. And I already mentioned the sound and everything for K-Hiphop. So like I said in the beginning, put down in the comments, I mean, if you want to separate K-Pop, K-Hiphop, just use any rappers in general, male, female, whatever you want to do. Put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. And yeah, so thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed, share some love way down in the comments below. And as always, K-Pop and chill the safe way. Be sure to subscribe if you're still watching. And yeah, see you all next time.
보답을 너네 모두 꺼주시오. 한국말로 하자니 어색하네요. 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오. 나한테 메소 이런 건 처음 해보지요. 영화 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해. 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러 오늘 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해.